My name is Nolutano Mhlanga. Welcome to my channel, Be Bold and Explore, where I talk about different job opportunities around the world. Today, I will be discussing being a truck driver in the US, Canada, or UK. So please stay tuned as I explain. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel and the video. As I was saying before, I will be discussing being a truck driver in the US, Canada, or UK. I will be talking about the requirements, the benefits, and the application of becoming a truck driver. So please stay tuned and watch as much as you can so that you can get all the information that you need. I will try to explain in as much detail as I can, but also try and keep it short. So thank you for watching. Let's go on. So here's the first article that we'll be reading about. It was written in 2021. The US is importing South African truck drivers as UK salaries hit 1 million rand. Here's how to get in. Companies in the United States are actively recruiting South African truck drivers, which is one of the reasons why I am making this video, so you can have this information and get your driver's license or whatever you need, to be able to do this. In UK, a shortage of drivers has seen annual salaries hit the equivalent of 1 million rand. Now imagine making 1 million rand as a truck driver a year. You'll be able to save up so much in at least 5 years of doing this, and then you can either choose to go home and start your own company, or even stay in the whatever country you choose to go to and just live your dream. But with the right experience, South Africans can make good cash overseas. So you don't necessarily need a lot of experience, like 15 years. No, you need it. Most of the companies require about 3 years of experience, and you do need to redo your license in the whatever country you are in. So it should be easy if you already obtained it in your country. And then I won't be reading the whole article. I'll just leave the link of the article in the description so that you can go through it. I'll just be reading the headings, which is here: build up your CV with a range of experience across different types of driving. So whatever experience you have in driving, it will be required. And then collect references. So if you do have experience in truck driving, they will definitely need your references behind that. And then they will need a criminal record or criminal background record to make sure that your criminal record is clean. And then you have to be fit, medically fit, so you will need to go for a checkup. And then you can start off as a light vehicle courier driver, and that can even be an advantage. So if you do not have experience with driving big trucks, there's an opportunity to start off with lighter vehicles so that you can grow from there. And then here's the big part of doing this. You have to prepare to requalify from scratch, meaning that you are required to go through the exact process of as a novice in US to earn a commercial driver's license, which is a CDL. So that means code 14 and PDP doesn't really mean that you can become a truck driver in USA. No, it does mean that you are most likely to get the job, and then you have to redo the license and whatnot. So yeah, so this is the first article, and it does give us a link at the very top, which says recruiting truck drivers from South Africa, which is pretty much another article. And it also explains about what they actually need. Like the US will need 100,000 drivers by 2023. So you might be one of those drivers that they need. And US companies are recruiting truck drivers from South Africa as the country struggles with a severe shortage. Well, that's due to COVID. They had to lay off a few drivers at that time. So now they're trying to get the drivers, more drivers, since it's more difficult to find drivers this side now. So yeah, it's another article that you can go through, read through, and then it'll tell you more information about this whole truck driving issue they have in USA. 11 April 2022. It also shows you like retail giant Walmart has announced that it will ramp up pay for its truckers as the country faces a national shortage of drivers. So yeah, that's another big company that requires drivers, and they are beginning to pay drivers $95,000, which is equivalent of 1.4 million rand. And I mean, that's a lot, and that's in your first year at the company. So just as a starter up, I mean, you still have to have experience, of course, but imagine earning that much money. That's a very good amount. So I won't read the whole article again. I'm just going to scroll through it. What drivers earn in South Africa. I mean, as a truck driver, how much you earn. That's just way less than what you'd be earning here in America, of course. And it has different information, which you can just go through. And yeah, now let's move on to how to become a truck driver in America. So here is the first link of how to pretty much apply to be a truck driver. This is Visa Solution, and it is one of the best companies to go through. It does offer different job opportunities like trucking, healthcare, and workforce. So if trucking is not for you, there's always healthcare and workforce that you could try. But before you hit apply, you have to read the requirements, and here's the requirements, which is age, minimum of 23 years, language, be proficient, written and verbal English communication skills are required, driver's license, a valid commercial driver's license or equivalent in your country. So for South Africa, what is equivalent is the code 14 and the PDP. So as long as you have those, you'll be able to come here, and then you still have to get the CDL, but that gives you an opportunity, like a more opportunity, I want to say, to get the job. And then you need a clean criminal record background. So if you don't have any criminal background, get yourself in there. And an experience, they require a minimum of 3 years. That's what this company, I'm not sure about the other companies, but yeah, we'll go through that. So how does it work? The opportunity, of course, is that due to the increasing demand for shipping and logistic professionals in the US, American trucking companies require more truck drivers than ever. And then recruitment, these companies contact Visa Solutions to find them reliable and committed truck drivers to fill their vacancies. They can offer you a job and sponsor your EB3 visa or green card. And then immigration, once they offer you a job, they will help you process your EB3 visa, which allows you and your family, your immediate family, to come to USA. So it's not only you coming to USA. No, if you have a family, wife, and kids, this gives you an opportunity to bring them along. And then American Dream, when your visa is approved, they will assist you with your relocation process, which includes travel, social security number, CDL, among others. So yeah. And here is the process. The process of doing this is you have to apply and then submit all required documents, virtual interview with employer, receive terms of employment, allow approximately 18 months for the immigration process. So it does take a while, but it's worth it because it gives you the opportunity to get more experience or do what you need to do. Maybe like if you can start your CDL license from back at home, you can start it there, like the written test, and then come here and do what you need to do. And then you'll be assisted through the first steps of your new life. So relocation wise, they will help you find what you need to find to be able to live this side, like accommodation and all that stuff, And then you start your work, share your life, your dream, successful story and whatnot with your family and friends. And then we have benefits. I'm sure people asking like, what do I get from this? So you will get a green card opportunity. So that means that the EB3 visa is valid for 10 years and can be renewed for subsequent 10-year term. So you can stay here for 10 years with your family or more. Because after a few years of staying in America, you get an opportunity to change your citizenship. And then you can, like I said, you include your family, but children under 21. So you, your spouse, and your children. Great education for your children, and then drive on safe roads. So unlike back at home, there's not much potholes. I mean, there are potholes, but less than in South Africa. And then competitive salary. So work for the best companies in the USA and earn an attractive salary. I mean, we've talked about that before. You earn up to 1 million rand. I mean, it doesn't really matter that it's 1 million rand because you'll be in America. So it's still a lot of money, which is like $100,000. So it allows you to, live a good life. It's above average. And then attractive benefits, so you'll receive an life and medical insurance, retirement plan, and much more. And then become a CDL driver, obtain your commercial driver's license in USA, and then enjoy your American dream, yeah. So the second link is called Visa Place. It is pretty much similar to the other one, to the Visa Solutions. It shows you how to obtain a U.S. work visa. So you can pretty much choose between the Visa Solutions and the Visa Place. The Visa Place also gives you the opportunity to actually immigrate to Canada as a truck driver. So you can choose whether you want to go to USA or Canada. And then for Canada, here's the requirements. You have to be a matriculant, so complete a secondary school, on-the-job training, which is usually provided. So if you don't have like proper training or enough training, that will still provide it in Canada. And then completion of an accredited driver training course of up to 3 months duration through a vocational school or community college may be required. A Class 3 or D license is required to drive straight body trucks. A Class 1 or 8 license is required to drive long combination vehicles. Air brake endorsement is required for drivers who operate vehicles equipped with air brakes. Transportation of dangerous goods, TGD, certification is required for drivers who transport hazardous products or dangerous goods. And an additional licensing, endorsement, or certification may be required to drive articulate trucks. So, benefits of being a truck driver in Canada is get good salary, insurance, paid vacation, job security, and travel while you work. I mean, that's for pretty much both USA and Canada, and I'm sure other countries as well. And then it also explains how to immigrate to Canada as a truck driver, like the express entry, the provincial nominee program, temporary foreign work permit, interest in immigrating to Canada as a truck driver. Then you have to contact the visa place today and then apply. So it's as easy as that. I mean, it's not easy, but it's what's, this is what will help you get started with everything. So get your work and papers together and start the process right now. But yeah. So I hope that you got all the information that you need. But if you did not and you need more information, please feel free to comment in the comment section. Ask me anything that you need to ask me. I will be posting more videos about different other different opportunities, such as hospitality, medical, like nursing, and as much information as I can get. So please stay tuned and keep on coming back to watch some more. Bye.